Well, hi guys, this is scottvee again. I'm continuing my Buildcraft demo. We started with basic pipes for moving stuff from from one machine to a chest or from chest to chest. This time we're going to talk about how to power the machines, and that's what this sign is for. Okay, well, I've cleared out my work area, wiped out some of my old constructions, and I'll rebuild them and explain them to you. One thing I should point out is when you're dealing with engines, the quickest way to remove them is you whack them with a pickaxe. If you destroy engines with your bare hand or most machines, you will get nothing. It will just vaporize. So usually a few whacks with a pickaxe and the engines will all just pop right out and be ready to be reused. Now, last time we described the basic pipes, the wooden pipes, the stone pipe, cobblestone, iron, the gold pipes, and then the fun obsidian pipe at the end. This time we're going to show how to modify pipes to carry energy. And it's actually a very quick process. Now, not every pipe can be done this way. Let me unload some of this just silly extra stuff here. Not every pipe can be turned into an energy conducting pipe. Here's a wooden conductive pipe, here's a stone conducting pipe. These are the ones that will carry energy. And the way you make them, you can do them in your bare hands. You just take the regular pipe, stone, and you add cobblestone. You add redstone. So basically any regular pipe plus redstone can become a conductive pipe. There's a few exceptions. For example, that you can't do cobblestone conductive pipes. For now, we're just going to do wooden conductive pipes and stone conductive pipes, and you can experiment up here and see if any of the other pipes translate over. Let me make a bunch of stone conductive pipes. Now, these work the same way as the pipes that move items around, except these ones transmit power. Here, for example, is a machine that needs some power. Now, this is actually part of the thermal expansion mod, but it's one of those mods that uses Buildcraft technology, so it's a machine that takes Buildcraft power. You'll see it has a little energy left behind over here from last time I used it, but I could quickly just drain that. So slow. So it's going to drain out that power. Now the question is, how did it get powered in the first place? When you first put the block somewhere, or for example, maybe let's put a pulverizer over here. Those are fun. That's also from the thermal expansion mod. But when you first place the machine, it's not going to do anything because there's no energy over here. The energy in Buildcraft is measured in Minecraft joules, which is MJ, which is kind of cute because in the real world energy is measured in joules. In the real world, MJ is megajoules, which is 1,000,000 joules. But in Minecraft, it's Minecraft joules. So the guy knew a little physics, gave us a neat abbreviation. Now, you might not be surprised that moving energy, as I said, is the same as moving items around. You can imagine that the wooden conductive pipe is where you put your energy into a system, and the wooden conductive pipes you will connect up your engines to, and then the stone conductive pipes will transfer that energy. I always do some blockheaded thing. Haha. I said wooden conductive pipe. There we go. So here you have an example. The wooden conductive pipe is hooked up to the engine, and it will, when you click on an engine, don't have a pipe in your hand. Let's see if there's any energy in here. So if I turn this on, it's just acting just like a chest would. It's going to send energy into the wooden conductive pipe, and you will see little blue flashes. There it goes. Zap. That was energy. Which is really a clever interface. It's just like the items that move through the pipe, but you can see the little zaps. Here we go. Zap of energy. And you can see what that's doing. Let me take this out for a moment. What the little zap of energy does is, there you go. The energy is appearing in the machine. And that's really all it takes to hook up energy to a machine. Now, in plain Buildcraft, the only machines you'd really be doing this with are the mining well and the pump. But there's other mods like thermal expansion here that's added a whole bunch of other machines that use Buildcraft power because it's such a nice general interface. Now, let me hook this one up from scratch and show you how it goes. One thing to remember is for most machines, a redstone engine just doesn't put out enough power. Sometimes you can get creative. I don't know if this is going to work here. Because the machines have a certain amount of power that they expect. It's current, kind of just like your house. If you don't put enough current into something, an electrical device is not going to work. No matter what, if it has enough voltage, it still won't work because you don't have enough current. But now this will work for a Buildcraft pump, but I don't think it's going to work here. It's kind of funny. Let me stick two levers in here. I can show you the next demo I'm going to do deals with water, moving water around, and then I will set up a Buildcraft pump. And here you will see this is the really sort of old school way to get energy into this. These three pumps are pumping energy directly into this machine. Now, whether it has enough energy to operate, I don't think so, because you'll see that there's nothing. Look how slowly it's building up. It's just not going to work. Redstone engines do not put out enough current, let's say, to run this. It's like trying to run a big stereo on a 1.5 volt battery. It just doesn't put out enough power per second. Literally, Minecraft joules per tick is how the current is measured in the game. And they just don't put enough of a kick per second to run these machines. But what I'm going to do is wire this up the same way I wired up the other one, just from scratch, just so you have another example. And I'm going to use a Stirling engine, which is the next step up. This floor is turning into a real weird patchwork. Alright. So as I mentioned, what you would do, you place your machine down, and you can work from the machine back outwards. You put the stone pipe, and then you can go around obstacles and all this other stuff. The wooden pipe is where you're going to be inputting power. So at this point, you can put an engine here. And the nice thing about sort of wiring it up this way is when you get another engine, you can put that other engine here. You can put another engine here. And you can have these little hubs where a whole bunch of engines pump power into the system. So it's a very, very flexible system. You can just think of these as either just like moving items around, except it moves power, or you can think of the conductive pipes as just literally being like wiring. And either way. Now I just want to throw some fuel in this engine. And again, the engine is going into a wooden conductive pipe. No other pipe can take power from an engine. It's the wooden pipes take power from engines, just like the regular wooden pipes take items from chests and machines. And here you saw a little zap, little blue zappy thing. There you go. So each time this engine pumps, you get a little blue zap. And now you should see, the reason I picked these machines is because they have these nice indicators. You can see this one is powering up, and now it should run as a pulverizer, and it should turn this gravel into flint. Now, the thermal expansion machines, what's nice is when they're fully charged, they run faster and faster, the more complete their batteries are. So it's kind of slow at the moment. But what I'm just showing is how you power machines. The other nice thing with running machines on these conductive pipes is, for example, I could have, instead of wiring this up separately, I did tell you to stop, right? Just stop. Kind of a double-click bug. Alright, let's give it a whack. And again, removing machines, Buildcraft machines, use your pickaxe. Now, industrial craft machines and some others, there's special tools you use to make sure you don't destroy your machine. But just since this is a Buildcraft demo, I can say that you just use your pickaxe to move Buildcraft machines. Now, here's the other nice thing. Once you have a power supply set up, not only can you plug in another engine, for example, I could actually move my Stirling engine up here, but you can also plug in more machines. So I can put my pulverizer here, and you can see that the wire automatically connects. The conductive pipe automatically recognizes that that's an item that needs power. So you can build yourself these little home wiring systems. And now, as I say, I can put another engine onto the system. Certainly, like in anything in the real world, if you run one little engine and you pile it up with all these machines, you're just not going to have enough, damn sheep, you're just not going to have enough power to run all those machines. But it's actually kind of neat to watch. In this case, you will see the little zaps come in here and be equally distributed among all the machines that need it. I think I took out the power. Alright. So it's just like the way the regular pipes work, where the items will come through and randomly choose a path whenever they have a choice. In this case, the engine follows the same logic. The electricity comes in here. And it's a little hard to see, but the electrical zaps will go to that one. It went to the pulverizer, and then also to the pulverizer. Other zaps will go, well, because the sawmill's completely, it's really smart. The sawmill is completely charged, so it no longer needed to get any zaps. But it does, every machine that needs electricity that's on one of these networks will get electricity. So this guy's charging up. And this guy used a little bit of energy, and now he's charging back up to full. And that's pretty much how the conductive pipes work. You can get your power from any combination of engines, put the power into the wooden conductive pipes, and then the stone conductive pipes will carry that to however many machines. And if you want to put more power into the system, all you got to do is add room on your wooden pipe to put another engine there. Let me grab one of these switches. And you need a switch to turn it on, of course. And some power. The Stirling engine's got some coal. And now we have two engines, both putting power into the pipes. And you will get more zaps, and this will charge even faster. So look at it go. So that's basically the next category of pipes. The regular pipes move things around. The conductive pipes, which you just add redstone to a regular pipe to make conductive pipes, and those will carry energy from engines to machines. And there's a lot of mods which have added more Buildcraft machines, and it's a very handy thing to know. So let's why don't you go practice. Now you can set up your machines, give them power, and start crushing, pulverizing, sawmill, blasting your way through piles of materials, and just have a good time.